My hello and good evening to all of you. Today I have the honor and pleasure of welcoming with me on this Dams Delhi platform Dr. Vidushi Baveja. She's a fellow psychiatrist like myself and she has secured rank 1. Yes, you heard me right. Rank 1 in INICET Super Speciality Entrance Exam in Psychiatry. It is the most prestigious exam and I heartily congratulate Dr. Vidushi for this achievement.
Thank you so much, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
Thank you so much for coming here and giving time despite your schedule. I would like to tell the listener she has just joined DM and I forced her to give the interview. Sorry for that, but there are students who are willing to hear from you. There
Yeah.
are PG students who want to be like you. There are doctors who are looking at you. Looking at your results, some medicine colleagues were like, okay, do you psychiatry people also have INICET? I said, yes, we do. So because it is the super specialty ionized SS is more famous for DMs and MCH in surgical and medicine branches. So
Yes,
good to
sir.
see you, a psychiatry colleague having rank 1. So how are you feeling about it?
So feeling really good, and also it feels a bit surreal.
Hmm.
So it was quite unexpected in a way. I mean, I gave the exam, but I didn't have any expectation of the outcome, so it was quite nice to see it, sir. To be
How does it feel like to be in DM in Nimhans? Because you have joined today or yesterday, you just told me. How does it
Yes,
feel
sir.
like being at Nimhans?
Sir, it feels really nice, and Bangalore is a big change from Delhi, sir. So the one nicest thing is the campus is beautiful, sir, and it's very green, and then the department, all everyone is really sweet, and so I mean, there's a lot of people who come to train there. So that is a huge difference. The amount of people who, even for just for training, there's so many people in that department. So that is a big difference I noticed, and a very nice thing, sir.
So all the psychiatry PGs and aspiring students listening to me, Nimhans is a go-to place for any psychiatrist in India. I call it as Mecca of Indian psychiatry. Every psychiatrist wishes to be at Nimhans for post graduation or super specialization, and Vidushi has achieved what many people dream of. So rank 1 in child psychiatry, Vidushi. Some of the students don't even know about this exam pattern. So we'll start with how was this exam exactly like? How many question? What is the duration? And what is the syllabus? Please enlighten us on this.
Yes, sir. Sir, for the exam pattern, sir, we have there is so whenever we give the exam, sir, we can only apply for one DM, sir. So out of the options of de-addiction, child psychiatry, forensic psychiatry, geriatric psychiatry, and even psychosomatic medicine now, sir, I applied under child psychiatry. And sir, in that exam, sir, 50% of the MCQs will be general psychiatry, and 50% of them will be the subject that we have applied for. So, sir,
Okay.
50% of the MCQs were child psychiatry MCQs, sir. Sir, the exam was, I think, around two hours, and I think it was around 2 hours, and MCQs were around, I think, 80 MCQs, sir, plus one and minus one by three. So that was the pattern, sir. So
Okay.
around
So this
one and
was
a half hours.
mentioned in the prospectus that 50% would be common and 50% would be child. Yes.
Sir, prospectus, sir, honestly, I had not read it before the exam. I found out a
But
little
it was
2 days back.
did
Yes,
your
sir.
50-50 is your observation or were you already knowing it before preparing? 50-50% you said 50%
Yeah,
child
yes, sir.
psychiatry.
Yes, sir.
Were you already knowing about it or this was your observation on the exam day?
Sir, I got to know about 2, 3 days before the exam that this is the pattern from not from psychiatry, from other subjects, from someone in preparing for DM in pediatrics and in medicine. They told me that this is how the
Okay, so
questions come.
this is how the pattern is. Yes, I am aware, but
Yes, sir.
what did they follow this pattern? Suppose you had 80-90 MCQs
Hmm.
to be done.
Yes, sir.
After giving the exam, did you feel that 50% were child and 50% were common?
Sir, approximately
Approximately.
yes.
Yes.
Approximately, yes. Approximately, yes. But I
Okay.
would say, still, I would say 60% was probably child psychiatry and 40% was general.
Okay. So you have recently passed your post graduation. I think this year
Ye-
itself,
Yes, sir, in February, sir.
and you have
Uh,
appeared for this exam in the month of like May or
May.
June.
Yes, sir. May,
May.
sir. May, end of
So
May.
you are a recent pass out student. So did you get time to prepare for this exam, or did you prepare for this during post graduation?
Uh, Sir, for INISS, I did not specifically prepare. I had actually prepared for the senior resident exam, sir, that happened in Delhi. So, sir, I think that preparation helped me in the INISS. And, sir, but it was mostly, sir, MD preparation that I had done, sir. And uh, even the notes, sir, that your notes, sir, I had joined your course and I'd read your notes around 7, 8, maybe 10 times, sir, at least before the exam. So I remember that even during the paper, they were flashing in front of my eyes whenever there was a question on autism or ADHD. So I think that helped more preparing for MD than anything else. And
Okay.
yes, sir.
So you did that psychiatry PG course by DAMS.
Yes,
In
sir.
which year of MD?
Sir, it was around the start of my third year, sir, and I remember that you had mentioned in the lecture, sir, that we have to finish it in 3 months, even if we buy it. So, sir, I had made a target that during my district residency posting, sir, the DRP posting, it was for 3 months. They had just started it. So, in those 3 months, sir, I sat and I completed because I had more time. So, I finished your course, sir, and it was
So
quite
you
useful, sir.
finished all three modules,
Yes, sir.
adult, child, and de-addiction.
Yes, sir. I did all the three modules, sir.
So did you think all of them helped you, or only child module helped you?
Sir, I would say that all of them helped me in general psychiatry. And child psychiatry, it helped me the most because a lot of the questions in the exam were epidemiology based, in the sense that they won't ask it directly, but they will say that these are there are four statements. One of them is true, the other three are false. So then they will put an epidemiology sort of statement that this is the ratio of female is to male in this psychiatric disorder. So, because you had taught us in this pattern, I had remembered it, sir. So, that is one main thing that had come in the INSS. And so they asked a lot of autism this time. They asked a lot of basic sciences. I felt the Piaget stages, sir, sensory motor stages. They had asked around six MCQs on that. So
Great.
yes, sir. So there was a lot of that and a lot of autism questions, sir. I mean, how many children in autism have intellectual disability? Questions like that, sir. Percentages which you have taught us, sir, in the notes. So those things I had remembered, sir. So it was quite useful, sir. So these were the kind of questions they had asked, and yes, sir.
So Piaget, you mentioned six questions on a single topic. I think I have taught Piaget stages in
Yes,
the.
yes, sir.
Have you read
Yes, sir.
about them in good details? You have must have understood them.
Yes, sir. Sir, so the synopsis is very good, sir, for the basic sciences. So, sir, what I had done is that I had read the synopsis. I had also read the tips, the answer, and then
Hmm.
I had also read your notes. So it helped me summarize and form concepts of the entire stages, sir. So even though I will not say that I revised before the exam, but I remembered it because the concept was clear, sir. You had taught concept of imminent justice, sir.
Hmm.
So these kind of concepts were clear, sir, because I remember the lecture. So that is why there was. It was. I'm actually really grateful to you, sir.
Thank you
So.
so much. But I thought in a different direction. When I made
Mhm.
that child psychiatry course, I made it as the first module of my PG training 5 years back. So my idea was to stick in and around synopsis and add a little stuff from CTP and Rutters. But you must be knowing that the expectation of a PG student is they will ask too much hi-fi, too much in depth in child psychiatry. but you are saying that whatever we covered was kind of more or less good enough for this exam. So do you think that the entire reading of complete Rutter of Child Psychiatry, or doing a specific child psychiatry preparation for few months was required?
Sir, I don't think so. I think that if the concepts are clear and we revise in during our MD, if the only thing is basic sciences is quite neglected in during PG also. People just read in the last minute and give the exam. So if we actually make that effort to understand what the theories are, so I think that does help, because I don't think lots of people study too much, even if they want to. Even I had searched for some resources for INISS, but there is nothing available, sir, on the internet. Or like there is nothing available as such as of now, sir, for specifically for that. So
That's why you did not specifically child psychiatry you did not prepare. So you were preparing in general for SR-ship.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
I
even
was.
with that general preparation, you scored pretty well. How much was your score out of 80?
Sir, it was 56.6, sir.
Something
Yes.
close to 70%. So 70% you scored. So do you think that the questions that you could not score, were they too much beyond Kaplan? I mean, were they too much in depth?
Sir, I don't think they were too much in depth, sir. I think if someone has done their entire MD preparation properly and even studied neuroimaging and everything, not very high, not very advanced, but to a basic level that is required, maybe read about the Human Connectome Project, things that are asked in exams, DND and MD exams, then I think they will be able to clear this exam, sir, because a lot of these concepts we hear in and out, sir, even during residency. So, uh, I mean, I think that is there, sir. It was not too advanced, sir. I don't believe that. It,
3 years back from today, you cleared NEET PG or INI exam, and then you prepared for NEET PG. And you told me that at that time also you were damn student. So when you
yes, sir.
prepared for NEET PG exam, you did some theory, you did some practicing of the MCQ. Is it the same way you prepared for this? I mean, did you practice any MCQs in psychiatry?
Uh, sir, it it wasn't. Okay, so sir, I hadn't done specifically for INISS, but sir, during my PG, sir, I had done some quizzing. So in that, I had done a few MRCP questions, sir, even in
Yes.
child psychiatry, I remember. So a lot of those kind of questions were very similar to the ones that had come in the exam. But again, sir, it was nothing that was out of what we study.
Yes,
Like
that's the
we,
most important thing you said. Because people are asking me, sir, do I need to read Rutter? Do I need to read autism? See, in child psychiatry topic, I have made approximately 10 videos where two videos are
Mhm.
only on autism. So I have
Yes, sir.
taught autism for 4 hours, ADHD for quite 2-3 hours. And I was just, because you are the first candidate to clear this with the first rank. So even I was wondering that whether that much depth of autism is okay, or do I need to increase the further depth on that topic.
Mm,
According to you, it was more or less sufficient.
yes, sir. It was. It was.
And coming from child psychiatry to general psychiatry, could you tell us what are the topics that they more focus on? Is there any specific thing that you would like to suggest to someone who is preparing, that what should they study for the general part?
Sir, for general psychiatry, they had asked. So one question was on neuromodulation, I remember. Then I actually don't remember a lot of the questions, but
Fine,
they were
but was it something that you would suggest to be focused upon, or is it general preparation overall? Means, does
sir.
it require any specific preparation for general psychiatry also?
No, sir. No, no, not at all, sir. It is very much
Routine preparation.
sufficient if, yes, sir, if the synopsis, if someone has read the synopsis properly, and even done the clinicals, they had asked a question on GAD and panic disorder. uh, it was a adolescent who had it. It was not really a child question per se, but they had talked about how he was having worry and then he had started having panic attacks. And then they asked the diagnosis of the disorder. So, sir, it was not a difficult question. So I mean, they ask some clinical questions, I would say. That is what they were asking in general psychiatry. So if someone has done their clinics properly, the degree, if they've gone for their rounds properly and everything, I think that is more or less sufficient, sir.
That's such a
So,
honest and a great advice from you, because people were asking me, sir, what more to be done, what more to be done, and you have made their path pretty easy. That it was the routine things, nothing great, nothing too special. It was your basic concepts that were very strong, and I'm so
mm,
happy to hear this from you, that you release the burden on the future aspirants, that you don't have to, because you must have seen the people who are preparing for DM gastro, they are reading the gastro books. The people who are preparing for DM neuro, they are
okay.
reading the neuro books. But you have cracked this exam with your basic good knowledge of this. Coming to the last, the PG course, you have done it in 3 months, all the three modules.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
suggest you should have, if a PG is listening to you, do you suggest him or her to do it in the first or second year itself? Do you think you should have seen them prior?
Sir, I did think that I could have done them in second year.
Hmm.
Maybe not in the beginning, but maybe in the middle of second year. Because by the time I did these modules, I had just submitted my thesis, and the only reason I was able to do them was because there was the DRP. So if someone does not have that kind of time, which I fortunately got, I think it would be better to do it a little earlier. Just maybe mid second year or start of third year. But then I think that is an ideal time because you have enough concepts to also understand and integrate whatever you have learned till now. So I think that would be.
And lastly, you must have seen that I tell you to write notes. Did you write notes, or did you see the pre-written notes from the app
Sir,
of these
I
lectures
wrote all the notes, sir, by my hand, and
yourself?
yes, sir, I have with yes, sir, colored pencils and everything. I made
You have written
notes for.
yourself. Great,
Yes, sir.
great. So you have a booklet of child psychiatry, booklet of adult. So did
Yes,
you write
yes,
your
sir.
MD exams, final theory also from that, or did it help you there?
Yes, sir, absolutely, sir. In fact, all of my MD answers are more or less, if you ever see, they've been written in the same format that you have taught, sir. So
That neuro
it's,
anatomy, biochemistry,
yes, sir.
physiology,
Yes,
clinical
sir. Even,
correlation.
yes, sir. Even for DNB, sir, I just gave the DNB exam also. This it was just held end of June, sir. So even for that, I had read your notes, sir. So
So you have just written DNB theory, and you will be writing, appearing for DNB practicals also.
yes, sir. Hopefully.
Great. Great, great. So you will be writing DNB practicals. So before we finally end up this interview, any future advice that you have already advised good enough? Any advice that you
Yes,
would
sir.
like to give to the
Sir.
budding psychiatrist, your juniors, your colleagues who want to prepare for INI, who are listening to you
Yes.
right now?
Well, I think that if you are passionate about a certain aspect of psychiatry, then you should definitely consider pursuing it. I think an interest helps in whenever you want to do something. And the basic thing is that during MD, stick to like do it properly. Whenever you see a patient, go back, read on it, and just stick to basics. I think that helps more than anything else to grow as a psychiatrist. So,
Thank you so much, Vidushi. So it was real pleasure having you here with me, and you have been a student since your UG days. And now I would
so
like to learn from you in the near future as a child psychiatrist, teaching me a general psychiatrist. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you. Wish you all the best.
so
Thank you.
thank you, sir. It was an honor, sir. Thank you.